but Secretary Duncan did call for a partnership between Milwaukee, Detroit, and mayor in terms of mayor-school board partnership. But when I hear about the crisis, about the MPS financial crisis, I think about the city $90 million deficit this year. It's projected to be $120 million next year. The city comptroller, Wally Moore, stated that the city financial is so bad it's like the Titanic hit towards the iceberg. The state had a $6 billion deficit this year. It's projected to be $2 billion next year. Now those are cars that I think that's hit us toward the cliff. So for them, people that say that the MPS financial is bad, you need a takeover. Well, I think maybe the federal government should come in and take over the state, the city. Milwaukee leads the nation in job loss, in one of the most recent reports. And we haven't heard one thing. We have heard all the talk about what needs to be done, but one thing we have not heard a plan. And I think it's insulting that this has been going on for months, and all we can hear is we're going to pick this super person, we're going to come in, we're going to support the person. That's not democracy. Democracy, even if you don't come out on top, people still have that right to vote. What you're setting a dangerous precedent when somebody can come and say, I don't have a plan, but trust me. And you combine, you give one person all this authority over two taxing units, the MPS and the school district, and you talk about over $2 billion on a rubber stamp board in New York. 90% of the board's decisions have been rubber stamped since mayor takeover. Hey, I got colleagues I don't even agree with, but at least they had their right to speak out. And it's scary to give somebody that much control who has no plan.
I'd like to add very quickly, I have Arnie Duncan's speech right here. This is a speech he gave. And he talks about mayoral control as not being a solution, but you know, it can be a critical first step. But at the end of his speech, right after he says that, he makes a distinction. There are 3 cities he identifies in the country where you don't need a mayoral takeover. This is what the Secretary of Education says about Milwaukee. Mayoral partnerships with school boards have shown great promise in the last decade. I hope more mayors opt for this approach in struggling big city districts like Los Angeles, Milwaukee, and Detroit. And our mayor's answer in the newspaper, this is where it's from, he's not interested in a joint system of control. Let's work together, Mayor.